Hey, good morning, or it's morning right now. Good morning, everyone. My name is Bobby Tarot with Keller Williams Premier Properties. With us today is attorney Eron McCormick. Today we're going to talk about the June 11 Multifamily Investment Academy that's happening again June 11. It's going to be a one-day, full-day event. And Aaron, tell us a little bit more about why you wanted to start this investment academy.
Well, Bobby, I'm excited about the upcoming Real Estate Academy, and a little bit about myself. I'm an attorney in Wheaton, Illinois, across from the DuPage County Courthouse is where our office is located, and our law firm is independent of the Real Estate Academy. I decided to start the Real Estate Academy and partner with you and some of our other professionals that will be bringing this institute to people who are interested in jumping into and getting their feet wet in real estate investing because real estate investing has always been a interest of mine and a passion, and I love real estate, everything about it. It's always been an interest. Two of my aunts, one of my aunts was in real estate. One tried out real estate, and my grandmother for a time was in real estate. So I have family that have been in it. I went into law school knowing I wanted to be a real estate attorney, and 99.5% of my business is real estate. I work with real estate investors, people looking to buy or sell their first piece of real estate. And so, it's just a passion of mine. And so, one of the things I've noticed is that on certain websites, people offer real estate coaching or an investment seminar, and at the end of that seminar what they're really selling is their product or their real estate project to buy into that. Some type of return will be offered, and it's really not to help the person looking to get into real estate investing. It's more so to help them with their project or to sell expensive coaching services. That is not what I think, in my opinion, for somebody looking to invest in real estate should have or needs. So we're offering for a nominal fee a one-day seminar with information about how to get involved in real estate investing. And then at the end of that seminar, a credit back if you want real estate services, coaching, and other services. And then there's discounts. One of the discounts we just recently worked out was people need to get real estate documents notarized. We have a mobile notary who is willing to give a discount. You don't have to use our notary. You can use any notary you want, but she's willing to be the exclusive mobile notary for our real estate investors. We have other professionals who will give discounts, but an overview of what the you know classes or the seminar is going to provide is different professionals, how to protect your assets. I'll go over the legal aspects, you'll go over some of the numbers, how to identify properties. There'll be a home inspector who is going to talk about what you should be looking for when identifying properties, if you should go forward or not as far as from the maintenance aspects. But why I started, I guess that's a long answer with why I started the academy, is because some of these people who are offering their services, you're paying tens of thousands of dollars and then being sold another set of coaching classes or investment opportunities. They're not really targeting how to invest in real estate. Again, it goes back to helping them with their projects and you getting maybe a return on your money. Or at the end, you spent tens of thousands of dollars to then learn how to even jump into a real estate investment. Ours is how to set up a strategy before you even put pen to paper, and then decide if you want to go forward as a real estate investor. So that's for a few $100s, not tens of thousands of dollars or even $1,000+ dollars. So it's a few $100s. And then if you decide it's not for you, you've only spent a few $100s. So that's the purpose of the class, to learn how does the contract work, why real estate investing might be for you. Right now, the market fluctuates, and I still believe in the overall strength of the stock market, as I know you do too, Bobby. But um, the Wall Street Journal. I'm not saying I'm for or against the Wall Street Journal. I don't endorse them one way or another. I read the journal, and they talk about, financial planners. A lot of them will say real estate can be a part of your portfolio for building generational wealth. A good portfolio might include real estate, and that could be in REITs. I personally like the idea of holding physical real estate. but you have to buy it right. If you buy it wrong, you're just going to be hemorrhaging money. So this can probably help you learn how to do that. But we can't guarantee any specific return. Every investment has its risks, but it also has its rewards. If you've done it correctly, you have to make calculated risk. So that's why I started the Real Estate Academy.
Yep, absolutely. I can't remember if it's either the Dow or the Nasdaq that's down 20%. One of the big whys that I think people need to embrace this is that it just diversifies people's portfolio, not 100% heavy on the stock market and mutual funds, the 401ks and Roths. It's really diversifying people's portfolio. So, hey, let's talk about the session itself. So we are offering it as a hybrid. Of course, the learning, I think there's a higher learning and ability to absorb the material if people actually attend in person. We will have it in person at our training room at our office in Glen Ellen, but we do have the ability and the option of people attending online at a reduced price. So people can actually attend it virtually. uh, Erin, can we talk about the faculty really quick, apart from yourself? If you could go over that for us.
Sure. So the faculty we obviously have myself. I'll be covering the real estate contract, and just to as a pointer, um, I personally, this is just my personal opinion, and I'm not saying you should or you shouldn't. I personally do not invest or do not like to invest in Cook County or Evanston or Chicago, but I have investors who do that, and I just tell them the pluses and minuses. It's a personal decision. I personally don't want to invest in Cook County. That doesn't mean you shouldn't. That doesn't mean you should. The academy will not heavily cover Cook County. We will cover, um, touch on a little bit Cook County, Chicago, Cook County, Evanston. They all have, just like any other municipality, their own code, their own ordinances when it comes to rentals, short-term rentals, a tenancy for a year, so a year lease. They all have their own requirements, their own code, their own ordinances. However, we will focus on generally DuPage, Will, Kane, Kendall, McHenry, Lake County. People are looking to invest in those collar counties. And then if you are looking to invest downstate, other areas of state Illinois, will generally touch on the landlord tenant statute and leases and how to invest in those places, flips, short-term rentals, things of that nature. We have Bobby, who will be covering how to identify property, the formulas that people use to determine, is it a good investment, meaning these are the formulas they use, and on paper does it look good, but there's a lot of other calculations. We have somebody who's coming from the insurance industry to talk about how do we protect our assets. I'll talk about, from a legal standpoint, entity formation, um, things of that nature, how to protect yourself that way. But once you close the deal, or before you're going to close the deal at the title company, how do we protect our assets that way? Post closing, how do we protect our assets with insurance? The insurance professional will talk about that. There's a lender that we have that I've worked with, that my clients work with. They'll be talking about how to get your financial house in order. How do we apply for a loan? How do we secure financing? What do we need to do? What are down payments? As of now, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We can't predict the future. But as of now, what do interest rates look like? Where are interest rates going? I know Bobby has a website that he likes to use frequently. And Bobby, could you list the pricing too on the website there, uh, about where interest rates going? There's a website that Bobby absolutely loves that lists financial data, interest rate data, Federal Reserve data. He'll share that. He can talk about those type of things. And again, he's not a mortgage expert, but he can list those things. Our mortgage expert, who is a lender, he has some exciting news to share. He'll answer questions. He will be remote due to a personal obligation prior to this date that was set way ahead of time for him. But I believe he shot his video. He will call in, answer questions, have his contact information, can reach out to him. He's a great guy. If he can't do your loan or thinks somebody else could do it better, he's going to be upfront. He's not going to try to do a bait and switch. We have a home inspector who's been inspecting homes for years, has tools that can help you even after you close, and he will answer questions about how do we identify, is this home sound? Do I think you need to hire somebody else to look at it after I've done my initial inspection? I know clients have used him, especially most clients, when Bobby and Joan is his partner and his wife, so they're in real estate together, to identify, should I purchase this home? Is this going to be a money trap? Is it something that can be fixed? Should I not, go forward with it? One of our partners is who will not be at the seminar, but I believe is going to be committing to giving a discount on his services. I know if you pay cash, he does. Is a pest control contractor. My advice is, before you rent out a unit, always have it examined, have it inspected, to ensure, look, at there's no rodents, there's no pests, there's no vermin. You give that with your lease. That's a point I'll touch on. And then if there's a problem that shows up, the tenant can always argue, well, it wasn't clean. But you can say, I did my due diligence. Here's proof that there was nothing before you moved in. Again, we can touch on why and why not to do that. Um, and you'll also need, if you're selling, you'll probably have to pay, if you have someone buying with a VA loan, for a wood destroying insect inspection. The lender and myself can touch on the reasons why you may need to do that, or somebody else in the transaction can. But if it's a veteran's loan, why the veteran can't pay for that. So those are some of the things, and we'll go into greater detail about that as we get into the seminar of the other topics we'll be touching on. And then I believe Bobby just shared the pricing. So looking forward to seeing everybody at the seminar. For more questions, you can reach out. Our website and our email address will be provided. We have a website coming soon.
Yeah, one last thing I want to impart really quick is that the people presenting the material, i.e., the faculty, are actually professionals that practice in the business. So the students will not be getting content and material and teaching from pure academia, so to speak, but actually the faculty will be practicing professionals in the business. So the students are not getting just material uh, in an academic sense, but these are really practical solutions that are in play today. I would lastly say that this class is very heavy on risk mitigation. And what that means is that I would probably say 60% of the material is mitigating legal risk. And that's precisely the reason why attorney Eron McCormick is putting together this class. So, Aaron, if that's okay, if you could, last call and last message from you, why people should register for the June 11th Academy.
There's a old saying: the only thing in life that is certain is death and taxes. And I laugh about that because, the only thing that's certain is death. At some point, we're all going to die. And the reason I say that is, you don't have to pay your taxes. There's free will in life. I believe God has given us a choice in what we're going to do. He's laid out through the Bible. We got to make decisions. The plan is there for us. However, you can always hire an attorney or an advisor, whether that be a real estate agent to give you guidance, the attorney to give you guidance. There's a very popular figure on the internet who provides financial advice. I don't take everything this person says uh, seriously, but I do think he also has a good plan. He is, founded and believes in the Bible as well. That if you follow those things, you probably will be okay. And so, where I'm going with this is, uh, if you make calculated decisions, have a plan in place, It's all about calculations. If you just jump into something without understanding the pros and cons, without calculating how to do things, you can never get rid of every risk. Everything has a risk in life. But if you have a plan in place, have correct legal documents in place before you enter into a relationship with a tenant, understand what you're getting into, your risk is substantially diminished. And so that's the purpose of this academy. Rather than attending a program that's looking for you to invest in their project, you're investing in yourself, and you're working with professionals who actually concentrate in the fields that they work in, rather than just a purely academic experience. So that's the services we're providing. We're not just offering you an academic theoretical experience. It's there to help you grow your business and get more information. And if at the end of it you feel it's not for you, or you want to table it and come back later, that's fine too. But it's a minimal cost, and you can help yourself grow as a professional.
Yep, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Aaron, for having this session with me. We will post, of course, this video also as a link to the Eventbrite registration page. The Eventbrite registration page will be on the show notes as well as on the comment section. So, Aaron, thank you for the session today.
Yeah, thanks, Bobby, for hosting this, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody at the academy. And until next time, wishing everybody happy closing.
Okay, thank you.
Take care. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.